What's up, YouTube? So, just got done at the Wichita Pink Elephant Store Championships earlier today. This is really late at night right now. It's like, I don't know, 11 o'clock right now when I'm recording this now. But I took fourth today with Black or Greymon. My matchups ended up being Blue Flare, round one. We went into time. He stunned out on my third turn, my Black or Greymon, where I couldn't even swing at the security. So that kind of sucked. So we went into a tie. Round two, I played Examon, which I had not played against Examon at all. We went to game three after a blowout game one where he turn two put out a Slayer Dramon on table, and I just could not come back from that because everything I put up he was just blocking and just blowing it out. Game two, I ended up just continuously shutting down his table, and game three was really back and forth where I ended up having to drop Death X to de-evo his entire table, including an Examon. I just had too much board control right at the end where he had two blockers with reboot and stuff like that. But I just had too many attacks for him to get through with only one security left. Game three was against Jessmon, or round three was against Jessmon. I 2-0'd there. I just kept de-evoing his entire table, and when you can consistently put blockers as well as Alteris mode over your Metal Greymons and continuously de-evo and delete all of their Sistermons, it's really not the hardest matchup. Then you have my last round was Blue Flare. He drew really well both rounds. He 2-0'd me, and it ended up where he just continuously stun locked all of my lines, so I just couldn't come back from it. But overall, was a really good day. Really wasn't that bad. My tiebreakers ended up pushing me up, so wasn't bad. But we're going to go ahead and get into the deck. I played Black or Greymon. We are playing 4 of the BT9 Koromon and 1 of the BT5. I found in testing that the plus 1000 really did help, especially in the format where things are huge in security, such as like Examon. There were multiple times where I was swinging with Gaiomon at 16 and 17k because of this extra, where Examon's and security weren't mattering at all. And then the extra, if we get into the BT5 Koromon, giving me the 1-of draw really wasn't bad. Then we are playing the Black-Red build, so we're playing 4 Tapermon. Tapermon during both players' turns gives the plus 1000, which is really, really nice, just for the fact that, like, it makes my blockers even bigger when Gaiomon is 14k during both turns. Like, that can make things real hard to get through. 4 of the BT8 Agumon, just lots of searches. 3 of the BT5 Agumon, and 2 of the Agumon X Antibody. The only thing I think I would change is maybe dropping something later on, maybe 1 of my 4 Maki for an extra Agumon X Antibody, because I just didn't see these enough to where I'm getting that extra Evo, extra draw, things like that. But overall, it didn't run too bad. The only thing I really ran into a couple of times was, like, I needed my level 5s, and there were a couple of times I just didn't draw them, but, you know, luck of the draw. Level 4s, we are running 4 of the BT8 Blocker Greymon. This card is nuts. 3 Greymon X Antibody, same situation. I felt like sometimes I needed 1 more of these, just for the protection aspect. This card's really, really good. Then 3 Deltamon. This deck will be changing up a lot in the BT11 format. The deck is really, really good next format, and you guys will see a max rarity format build next at BT11. You guys know I'm a big, big lover of high rarity. You guys have liked seeing them. A lot of you comment how much you guys enjoy seeing the pretty cards. Like, literally, there have been comments of, I love pretty cards. So I will continue doing it because I too love pretty cards. Deltamon's really good because it can pop the 3k as a source, as well as reducing by 2. But next set, like, the Greymon X Antibody does that, but better. Then we've got 4 of the BT8 Metal Greymon. This card is still absolutely fantastic. I have a feeling on a future ban list, this will probably end up going to 1 at the BT12, like right after BT12 drops for America. Oh, sorry, something got in my sleeve. Probably will end up seeing it drop to 1 or 2. I don't know. They've kind of shown that they're only doing either 1 or banned. So I would bet this will either go to 1 or 2. But this may be one of the first cards they put it to, just because of how good this card really is. Now, I don't know that for a fact, but with a new Metal Greymon coming out that's black-red in BT12, it is a very big possibility. So we've got the 4 of these. Again, love these cards. The D-Evo is insane. 2 Metal Greymon Alteris mode. This card is kind of cracked that you just Evo it for free, as well as deleting something with 5k or less, and with it being a source, you also can remove it. I, multiple times, got to remove this, remove like an Agumon and an Agumon X out from under my sources with his effect, and just stop a Mega Death. Because Mega Death actually just craps on this deck. Then for 2 more level 5s, 1 Megadramon and 1 Chimeramon. I didn't expect a ton of Cross Heart today at the store championship, and there was, I think, only 1. And so I didn't end up even playing against the Cross Heart deck, so me only playing the 1 Megadramon did not hurt at all. Also, this Chimeramon is awesome because it can help fix your stacks. I know some people are going to comment on it, but no, I have actually never picked up an alternate art of this, and it hurts. So, but I'll pick one up eventually, guys, I promise. Then our level 6s, we have 4 of our Black War Greymon and 3 Gaiomon. I have never had a problem with 4 of these. Yes, there have been a couple of times where I've drawn like 2 and 3 of them, but like it's never really set me back that bad as I've seen some people talk about. I've never really had an issue with 4 and 3. So there have honestly been times where I've drawn more Gaiomon than I have Black War Greymon, but that's just, RNG when you're drawing cards. So, but I love these cards. Being able to delete Tamers is huge. That's actually what won me almost won me my tie game against my first Blue Flare player, being able to get rid of their Sora and Joe, because Sora and Joe in Blue Flare is absolutely cracked, and it hurts this deck really bad. So you have to get Greymon, Black War Greymon on the table as fast as you can to start deleting those before they start just ruining your stacks. And this deck needs its sources for its stacks. Only 2 level 7s, Death X and Omnimon. Omnimon, really, I had multiple times where I drew into this off an Evo and pushed out for game just because of Omnimon. And Death X is Death X. I dropped this on the Jesmon player round 3 because he overextended and I completely board wiped. Because he had like 4 system. I mean, it just board wiped him. And then the Omnimon's just great for the game. Tamers, 2 Hero and 4 Maki. These again will be changing drastically next set with the new Black Tamer, and these will be becoming probably Cool Boy because of us running X Antibody next set and stuff like that. Like the deck is awesome. I'm absolutely loving what the deck is about to become at BT11 and BT12. So Maki with us playing Black-Red is great just for the fact that like we're reducing costs. So it's similar to Nokia, but unlike Nokia where, yes, Nokia lets you play something for free, this can get a +2, +1/+2, where like if you see the Tapermon and a dual color, like Maki really pulls those cards. Options, we've got 3 Black Memory Boost. This card is absolutely great for recovering our memory, where memory choking is huge, and it hurts this deck really bad because we need our memory. Last card, Delicate Plan. I will forever love Delicate Plan anymore because I have, again, like I've said in previous videos, putting up Gaiomon deck profiles, where I've played this, swung with my first swing on Gaiomon, and it's been insane options. I don't know what it is about my luck with insane options being my first 2 checks with any time I play this, but every time I play this and swing with Gaiomon for the first 2 checks, or even a Black War Greymon for 1 check, it just, whatever it was going to ruin my stack. I played this and he had a Mega Death as his first check round game 3 with the Examon. his first 2 cards was a Megadeth and an Examon. And I played this first, swung with the Gaiomon, suspended the hero to put him at 16k, and this made it not only where I didn't have to deal with the Megadeth insecurity, but I also swung over the Examon because I was 16 to his 15k. So I don't know what it is about my luck with Delicate Plan, but that happens literally every single time. So, but that's the deck profile. Those were also my matchups. Let me know what you guys think of the deck down below. Like I said, there have been some changes that I definitely could make to the deck, but I absolutely love what it is now, and it ran really well today. Just had a couple of dead hands, but again, we're playing card games. Dead hands are going to happen. It sucks, but they're there. So, all right, guys, I will catch you guys later. I do have a ton of deck profiles, ton of videos coming for you guys. Peace, guys.